Good evening, my friends. It is Monday, March the 23rd, 2020. I hope everybody's being safe and flattening the curve. We're going to have our usual trivia tonight. Hope it airs or goes on at about 7 o'clock. I'm going to try to do it about that same time every night so everybody knows when to expect it, and you can kind of take a little set aside a little bit of time of your day to watch our little trivia shows here. So I hope everybody's doing all right. And friends, tonight we are making history. Oh yes, tonight is the first trivia show of its kind. Yes, this is the first time ever in the history of trivia that your host will be wearing a Detroit Lions Snuggie for the entirety of the show. Yes, my pledge to you is that I will be wearing my Detroit Lions Snuggie the entirety of tonight's games. Okay, let's get into it. But before we do that, I was thinking it reminded me of when Eddie Murphy was James Brown in SNL with the robe on. He was James Brown, and he was hot tub, gonna get in the water, ha! I feel like kind of like James Brown in that robe. All right, let's get started, my friends. Here are your 5 questions tonight. I'll go through, like every night, I'll go through all 5 questions. Then I will go through all 5 questions again and give you the answers. Pause it however you want to come up with your answers before I reveal what the answers are. Your first question tonight is, what were the names of the 2 atomic bombs that were dropped on Japan in the end of World War II? What were the names of the 2 atomic bombs that were dropped on Japan to end World War II? Question number 2. The condition tinnitus affects what part of the body? Question number 2. The condition called tinnitus affects what part of the body? Question 3. Dreams of My Father, Of Thee I Sing, and The Audacity of Hope are books written by whom? Again, Dreams of My Father, Of Thee I Sing, and The Audacity of Hope are books written by whom? Question number 4. How many keys are on a piano? Counting the black and the white keys, how many keys are on a piano in total? Black and white together. Like ebony and ivory. Ebony and ivory. All right. And then your last question. It is another book question, actually. What sci-fi / horror novel was written by Mary Shelley? Again, what sci-fi / horror novel was written by Mary Shelley? Those are your 5 questions. You might want to pause it right now and get your answers. And here I'll go again. Here are the answers to tonight's questions. Again, still wearing the Detroit Lions Snuggie as promised. Your first question again was, what were the names of the 2 atomic bombs dropped on Japan in World War II? Those planes were dropped in 1945, of course, and those atomic bombs, or those bombs were dropped, not planes. Those bombs were dropped, and they were called Fat Man, kind of like me, and Little Boy, kind of like you. Fat Man and Little Boy. Question number 2 is, I dropped my questions on the floor. Question number 2 is, what part of the body does the condition tinnitus affect? The part of the body that it affects is the ear or the eardrum. Tinnitus presents as a constant ringing in the ears. It's a constant ringing in the ears. Question number 3. Dreams of My Father, Of Thee I Sing, and The Audacity of Hope are books written by President Obama. President Obama wrote all 3 of those books. Question number 4. How many keys are on a piano? Correct answer, 88. There are 88 keys on a piano. 88, counting the black and the white ones. And your last question for tonight, number 5. Marie Shelley wrote a famous novel, science fiction / horror novel. She was only 20 years old. The book was called Frankenstein. Frankenstein was written by Mary Shelley. She was only 20 years old when she wrote that book. All right, those are your questions for tonight, my friends. The Snuggie is still on, as promised. Feel free to like and share this video. Put it up on, it's going to be on YouTube. I put it on YouTube first, that way I can just paste it into different places. I put it on the Lake Orion chat room. I put it on the Oxford events chat room. Sometimes I put it on the Chives Facebook. Feel free to save or to share it to anywhere you want. You might want to subscribe to my YouTube also. It's just under Matt Schwark. Schwark is spelled SCHWARCK. Or for my hearing impaired viewers, it is MATTSCHWARCK. All right. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to try to post these at about 7 o'clock-ish every night. That way you know when to expect it and you can build it into your day. Until I see you next time, be safe, be nice, only go out when you absolutely have to, wash your hands, and flatten the curve. Let's get out of this. See you tomorrow.